Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, Sean Tank Top. I'm over here in Constant, more like Sean T-shirt, actually. But I'm also hanging out with my good buddy. It's Scott Kane. How you doing over there, Scott?
I'm doing just fine. I'm still desperately looking forward to every new episode.
Every time it drops.
Daredevil Born Again.
And we got 2 this week.
That's right.
For some reason,
double feature.
I think it was like probably one of those things where I wouldn't be surprised if they're like, all right, we got. Maybe they don't want there to be much overlap with Andor, and they're just like these are two. These 2 in the middle are kind of shorter, and like we'll just release them one.
Boy, howdy! All these media conglomerates sure are hard to keep track of.
I mean, it's a lot of stuff going on out there and everything. I mean, and that's I remember that like just that text thread of just you watching Andor was just like a lot of.
I loved Andor.
Andor was so
Andor
sick.
Rule.
Someone cooked here.
Our hero and our villain are basically just very ever so lightly dipping them toes back into them waters that we know that they are going to wade into.
Here they go deviling again.
Here they go deviling again. Here they go fucking Kingpinning again. I mean, like, they kind of, at the very end, like, Kingpin also, is sitting down eating, like, again, he's been, like, having a single stalk of asparagus and lean meat and everything. And he's eating this big, fatty fucking Italian fucking.
I didn't even put that together. That's a good point.
You know what I mean? Like he's doing all
indulgence,
this indulging in his darker side with this guy who he has like imprisoned or whatever the fuck.
My dude Adam.
Yeah, and like Adam just like, dude, you fucking picked to be the wrong side piece.
Yeah,
man. We got back one of our favorites, Mr. Frank the Tank Castle.
That's right.
There.
Barenfeld's triumphant return.
As much as like it's like also like we love just like him calling him Red and stuff like that. I also think as much as Red is his nickname, his other nickname should be. Now let me tell you something. Like you know what I mean? It seems like he presupposes to every single thing that he says to Matt or fucking Daredevil with that sentence. Like let me tell you something, Red. Let me tell you.
The hell with this shit. Let me tell you something else, man. Let me tell you something about.
He's got like a mixture of like a professional wrestler and your drunk uncle giving you a piece of his mind.
They're trying to go, they're both trying to kind of live within and work within the systems that they've kind of tried to like be like, nope, I'm a lawyer and I'm just gonna fight it that way. Nope, I'm the mayor and I'm gonna get things done that way. And I just don't, I think they're both gonna break and then they're both gonna be like, I thought I told you not to do the thing. It's like, I thought I told you not to do the thing. And then we're gonna come together.
I think that's exactly correct.
Yeah.
I don't know that there's really a lot of doubt in my mind.
No.
I do feel some small amount of sympathy for Wilson Fisk because I mean, if I had to deal with municipal bond financing every day, I'd probably want to go out and crack some skulls after a while too.
Absolutely, just to get it done.
It's funny how wildly inept for the job he actually is. He doesn't seem to understand compromise, legislative process. He just, like many strong men, just views himself as a man of vision and privilege, and if people don't do what he wants, then they're the problem. What's up with that guy that was exsanguinating people and painting murals?
Jigsaw, like Sawpool.
Sawpool.
Yeah, Sawpool.
He looks sick.
He looks crazy. I mean, like, and it's an interesting idea, and I think we also kind of talked about the fact that like it would be interesting, and I don't know how much they're going to do this, but like, is if they both have to go outside and assume their old identities and their old methods and stuff like that to try to find this guy that seems extraordinary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and then they both kind of see each other and like maybe they work together in a certain sense, maybe they don't, but like I feel like they're both gonna go after this dude in some way because they both don't want a dude who like is draining people's blood or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Wilson Fisk has already made it patently clear he doesn't really care about crime or violence, but he does care a lot about his image. So I would be amazed if by the end of this double feature we don't get something.
I think we're gonna get some pretty substantive stuff over here. So I'm excited to check it out. You ready to jump in?
I can't wait.
All right. We appreciate you guys very much for hanging out with us as we go through Daredevil Born Again. If you guys want to get early and uncut access to the next episode, the way you can do that is on our Patreon. The link is in the top pinned comment. You're gonna have to help us invest in new microphones because I'm fucking breaking the shit all day. So with just $8 at the premium streaming tier, and that gets you full and uncut access to all of our Daredevil coverage, including every week you get the drop before anybody else. It's got to be syncable with your copy though, so we hope you guys consider doing that. But if you can't do that, you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like, subscribe, ring the bell thingy, notifications on and for all, because that shit always helps, never fucking hurts. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with us.
All right, we got our intro. And today, this is the Wade run of Daredevil. I'm mostly offering this one up because that cover art is fantastic.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It has this cool effect.
Oh, that's like one of the most fucking famous. I mean, this is something you see this all over the place.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I love the idea of visually representing what you can't see. And that's an interesting way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd recommend this one not nearly as highly as Frank Miller or Bendis and Malieve or the other
but
books
this is
that I've
fun,
recommended, but it's fun.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
fun and worth checking out.
Oh. Oh, Jesus, okay.
Get out the way,
St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, get out of the way, Latvia. The real trashy white people are here.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. What do you mean you didn't pay for the fucking bucket of green beer? What are you talking about?
Mr. Aldrich has had a bit of an emergency this morning. Won't be in for a few hours. Oh, please do have a seat.
Oh, that's Kamala Khan's.
Yeah.
That's Kamala Khan's dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw
Yusuf
that guy.
Khan. Yeah.
That's the guy from the other thing.
Yeah.
I found that show charming.
That
but
show is so cute.
Yeah, I got a little bored, but it was charming.
But it was
charming.
mostly like, this is fine. I like this. Like, the family was great. She was great.
Yeah.
Wearing green today, Mr. Murdoch.
He
What's
wouldn't
green?
know. He doesn't know.
No, he didn't. He wasn't born blind.
Jersey City. Well, it certainly has its own special charm.
Do you think so?
I prefer it to Hoboken.
Nicest thing I've heard.
Miss Marvel. I'm not sure I'm familiar.
You didn't see the movie?
Yeah, this is
not as many people saw the movie. Ah, she's got her
That's
little Funko Pop.
That's adorable.
Cute.
This guy keeps showing things to a blind man. I
Yeah,
can't.
right.
I've got no fucking sense of smell.
So yeah, we may be over-leveraged for now, but we serve a vital function in a city that desperately needs us.
Don't let Matt Murdock open his mouth because you're gonna write that loan.
Willingness to take risks are the very qualities that make you an excellent defense attorney, Mr. Murdoch.
But maybe not the same reasons that we would give you a loan.
Oh, he's
Same
saying no.
reasons that you do not meet New York Mutual's
Fuck.
criteria for a
Well, that's certainly the nicest no I've received yet.
That's a cute tie-in.
Yeah.
It establishes Matt is in financially dire straits, which is extremely common
Yeah.
in the comic books.
Right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And we get a place to rob. Sick.
There we go. And, well, they're going to stick a gun in that nice man's face.
Yeah.
Lads. Then we got 1.8 mil and that
And they're
fat
Irish
bastard.
bank robbers on
Irish bank robbers, then, aren't
Have
you?
some fun.
I cannot wait for the many Irish accents that are coming out of you. It's going to be fantastic.
Show you the horses and the cats and the dogs, and I'll make you me wife, I'm sure I will.
They're just a fiddling bends, anything for a buck.
Hands in the fucking air! Hands in the air! you
We're saying, like, fuck a
Yeah.
lot in this MCU.
Yeah.
Again, we have not really done that much that.
I forgot we were on Disney for most of the show.
No, for real.
And
Ooh, Jesus.
oh,
It's a good way to.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you guys couldn't fucking. Oh, dude, we're gonna get a fucking beat down like you ain't ever seen.
this is amazing.
You talking to me? What's going on?
And he's got this plausible
Yeah.
deniability.
Please.
Yeah.
On your knees, Stevie Wonder.
That's
On your knees!
Been to the movies. This can go a couple of ways.
funny.
Right.
You stay where you are.
Have you all seen yourselves a little film, the 1995 classic directed by Michael Mann, Heat?
Heat.
Have you seen
Everybody
it?
goes home.
We've seen it. You can watch us watch it.
really
for the first
good.
time.
Really, really good.
I need to see a Mr. Stephen Aldrich.
And they said that
We
Mr.
have a blind
Aldridge
man,
was
but we have a
late
deaf one as
today.
well.
Yeah, he's not
Right.
I said,
there.
Stephen. Yusuf Khan. You're going to open the vault. Can you do that for me, Yusuf
And if
Khan?
you don't open the vault, I'm gonna cut off my thumb and throw it at the door.
Then she's in a shirt is great, man.
Yeah, dude.
These guys they're menacing the robbers.
Sure.
I feel some type
But,
of
like-
actual fear.
We do us.
Maybe they're in cahoots
All right.
with the
Looks like
police.
we're gonna be
Right,
spending
like
a
they're-
little more time
it's-
together than we thought.
They did get there
This isn't a
crazy
fucking party.
quick.
Yeah.
Crazy quick.
It has to be-
Before we got in? How could they know we were coming?
Hey, none of that matters.
Yeah, that's not a very plausible story. I'm suspicious of the leader here. I think
Yeah.
that he's doing something on the sly.
Yeah.
Plan B.
Aye.
Honor amongst thieves and all that.
Right.
Handle the cops. You can just call me Jesse James, yeah?
Good one. How's your morning going so far, Mr. James?
Oh, just peachy detective and you.
Lots of
We're like really like a real kind of like bitchy like start to this. Like,
these two feel like coworkers who are sick of each other's shit. This is amazing.
Except in this case, I'm not sure I have to try. You're surrounded, Mr. James. Only way this ends is with you in handcuffs or a body bag.
Let's try to avoid
I don't know.
Right, but like you're not gonna. Yes, let's make them more edgy with a bunch of automatic weapons and a bunch of fucking hostages and shit. Like,
is it escalation or de-escalation?
This is exactly what that.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
exactly. It's exactly
From what I
escalating.
understand, your crew isn't that big.
Detective Kim.
Yeah, I don't know. She seems like she's baiting him or something.
My job.
Or they are in on it.
The bank.
I don't think that's
They're
true.
Kim, they're canoodling. They're canoodling.
No.
Yeah, they're
no
talking
way.
dirty to each other right now.
Inside. Let them think they're in control, just like the boss says.
So we got a couple different layers going on here. There's a boss for the robbers that's not present. I think there's some level of collusion between some of the robbers.
Up.
I'm gonna bully this pretty girl.
Up, come on. On your feet.
Oh, they just got married. There's a couple that got married.
Oh, fuck.
Congratulations! You've both been emancipated.
Oh.
Please.
That's a traumatic choice. If I was the husband, I'd be telling my wife to
I'm
run.
like, get out of here.
Get the
Like,
fuck out, Mina. Jesus.
I said, let him take my place.
And that's, you know, facially heroic, but then also Daredevil. You know?
But thank you for the
Just because I'm
suggestion.
blind doesn't mean I need your pity.
Do I strike you as some sanctimonious twat trying to do right by the
This guy's good.
Yeah, he's
I like the bank robber.
Yeah, he's fun.
I don't like you.
I just don't like you anymore, man.
I just don't like you anymore. It's like, well, you like me yesterday. Oh, did I now?
Yeah.
Like,
The thing to you is, give it to the woman's husband.
It's
you
cool.
let Jenny the donkey go, and we're fine.
It's fun to see Matt be
Matthew
a
Murdoch.
moral hero
Murdoch.
outside of violence too. This is
Right.
obviously
Not just the
very
blinds,
brave.
this is
He
all
also
the
needs to be in
water
there to
complex.
save them, but
Fuck it, take the husband.
there you go.
This one's gotta
All right.
stay. Careful what you wish for, Mr. Murdoch.
And I mean, I know he's a superhero, but having a fucking gun like that pressed to your chest has got to
Sure.
be terrifying.
He's not. I mean, he's not bulletproof.
You're up.
No.
He's not magic. He's not. He's just a
Well,
guy.
you see,
He's a
listen.
guy good at jumping.
Yeah.
I jump good. I'm a jump guy. I'm a jumper.
One of many jump guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're getting like a SWAT bank robbery episode. I dig it.
Yeah.
I dig it. I'm stressed.
Yeah. This is definitely like. There's a great Spike Lee movie, Inside Man. Inside Man.
Okay.
It's like kind of like a One Crazy Day bank heist movie with Zell
Oh.
in it, and it's like it's fucking. It
I
fucking
love a
rules.
Denzel
It
Washington
fucking
film.
rules, dude.
And the bank was then constructed around.
Yes, go Yusef. Bore him.
Oh!
Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. And it's quiet. No gun. Ooh.
They're doing like a fucking like ASMR fight scene right now. But it's sick. It's cool.
No, that's good. I mean,
Yeah.
the big crescendo.
You want to see that family of yours? Open.
And so Matt's
Rear
keeping him
naked
quiet.
choke. Yeah, he's trying to keep it as quiet as he can.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't let it go.
The gun can't go off.
Oh!
Yeah. That's sick.
Fun.
Oh, goddamn.
And he fucking and he got him. You like
That was pretty smooth.
That was fun.
neat.
That was sick.
I love seeing interesting action.
Stealthy shit is
Yeah.
fun too.
Day of the week I'll be
Enough!
Please, please, don't shoot me.
He is trying to fucking stall his ass out.
Yeah. There you go, Matt.
There you go.
Yeah, let's go real solid Snake on him here.
Yeah, right.
Matt!
Snake! No!
What's your status, lads?
And he is Irish.
Yeah.
Charlie Cock is Irish.
I needed the bank manager to be sufficiently motivated to open the vault. He is now. We're almost in.
Why are you talking to me then?
Also, it's hilarious that Charlie Cox is like, listen to all these guys, like, yeah, some of these fucking accents are pretty shite, if you ask me. You know what I mean? Like,
that was cool. I mean, again, Matt Murdock solves problems without just punching everybody.
And
That's
just a cute,
cool.
and a cute way to be like, hey, Charlie, you get to use your real
That's
voice
right,
for
yeah.
just a second.
Did it work?
Did what work?
Oh, he's listening to whether.
Oh, that's sick.
That's crazy.
A lesson. The value of saving.
Oh.
What a fucking G.
That's wild.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
It's clever.
Come
Look-
on down here and help me out with these fucking bags, huh?
Yeah, look, I mean, this is a series of events that are written in a way that we get to solve problems in interesting
But and again,
fashions.
it's a nice, fun way of them utilizing the supersonic
That's right.
hearing shit. Like, that's dope.
This
Like,
is cool.
What kind of a lawyer are you?
Ain't a lawyer, are ya?
A really good one. It's like, I believe a callback to one of the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, that third one.
Let's make this interesting.
You'll have exactly 3 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
You can make me laugh. Give me 3 more.
Oh my gosh. You know, they said
The Irish do like a good bar, but I mean, like,
yeah,
you know.
that's true. The Irish witticism.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard the improv scene in New York is rough, but I didn't know it was this bad.
Yeah.
Do you by any chance have a leprechaun nun in your congregation?
Bravo, detective. 10 out of 10.
They are leading into like
Yeah.
the floweriness of this specific guy, which is making this work. Because this could be really boring.
Yeah, I think that
Like
the
the-
lead bank robber guy's carrying a lot of this cheesy stuff.
Ah, blimey, he says. I just fucked a penguin.
Oh, you silly leprechaun. There you go.
Not too shabby.
You have exactly 10 minutes before I shoot the first hole.
This guy's wild. Lord
Here we
Wilson.
go.
I kind of wish Mr. Khan had said something to the bank robbers earlier. Maybe he'll have another moment.
Yeah.
He was heroic in delaying them, I suppose.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's one impressive diamond.
That is quite striking.
Sure.
I wonder if that's some... I mean, it's not an
It's over
infinity
a bunch
stone, I
of
don't
them.
think, but I wonder what it is.
That would be hilarious.
That'd be
Infinity Stone.
The entire bank vaporized.
right, exactly. Because that's what I am, inevitable. Like, and where did it bring you? Back to me.
We need to get upstairs. Let's go. Okay.
This is amazing that Matt is gonna do this whole episode without putting on the costume. You know what this makes me think of? A dude who's an addict and then starts finding workarounds for the stupid rules that he sets up. It doesn't count. I didn't wear the costume.
No,
you know?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Didn't come here to kill anybody. Came here looking for this.
That's a serious rock.
No time.
I am going to give you 3 seconds before I put a bullet
a
in
dual
your head.
countdown.
3,
2,
1.
Here, catch him.
Oh shit. Like, their guns would be going off, and like,
Yeah.
there'd be like such a massive amount of. Oh, okay, all right, never mind.
Get down. Everyone get on the
Everybody.
fucking ground.
Yeah. Whoop. There we
Yeah,
go.
so I fucking knew it.
Yeah, dude.
God damn it.
I think he did that with old girl.
Yeah, with Kim.
Yeah.
Oh! So-
It's just,
I love that shot. That's
Right, right, right.
fantastic.
he comes up to one of the cops. He's just like, "Are you there? Are you there? Let me see." Like,
He's gonna keep track of him.
yeah.
He's gonna know he's a double agent. Yeah. Damn. This is
It
good.
was fun.
Or you know what I'll say?
That's to Luca.
Give this to Luca. Oh, and it's the girl. She
Oh,
was
and one of
also
the
in
chicks
on
that
it.
was in the crowd was.
Yeah.
All right.
He's gonna find him.
Oh,
It's
shit.
the middle of the fucking day.
Ooh.
No way.
Wait, for real?
No way. That is sick. That is
awesome.
so fucking sick.
That's awesome. I love that. And because he took the one guy's mask and it's red.
That's
you know, like,
wonderful.
Yeah.
Fuck him up, Matthew. There you go. Flip
right.
him around.
he's a jump guy. He's jumping.
There. Yeah, it's a little jump.
Oh my god!
That is grotesque. My god.
That was like kind of like a move from like The Raid.
Yeah, or Mortal Kombat or
Yeah.
some shit like that.
Jesus.
Whoa! Matt, please don't do it to him. I played your ass, sweetheart.
Told me they never found the diamond. The lead robber did.
Oh, did he put it?
None of the robbers did.
Did he? Now he's gonna get the loan.
What do you think?
That's funny.
Now he's gonna get the fucking loan.
That's so funny.
That's pretty slick.
Someone inside the bank.
Oh, and it's in where the candies are.
That's
I always believe
amazing.
things happen for a reason.
Perhaps we can brainstorm. on
See,
ways to
this is what makes Mr. Khan heroic.
Yeah,
He
this is
tries
sick.
to be helpful.
Let's
He
do
tries
it.
to be
Let's
kind.
make it work.
I think
As long
that's
as it
great.
involves a trap.
You must.
He dropped one in there.
I know he did.
That's
God.
exactly what it is.
You called it a mile away, but it's still charming.
Oh,
And-
it's cute.
And
It's good.
Khan is a good foil to him too. Let's see it.
Put it back.
That's
They're leaving it.
amazing.
They're leaving Infinity Stones in drawers and Loki. They're
Yeah.
leaving the candy balls and this.
Yeah.
Even though I don't think it is. I think it's just
No, it's
crazy.
not. That's clever.
That was
That's
sick.
cute. That's cute.
Cool little bottle episode.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Like, where do you learn that? Kind of looks like a swordsman. Swordsman, if you're watching this, keep doing the good work because our cops here, they don't really do much, so.
This is
But who is that though? Because that didn't seem like
no,
Matt,
that's
right?
definitely not Matt.
Oh,
Christ.
okay.
Confident in that merciful goodness.
Ugh. Damn. Yeah, and he feels he's reliving his sin, his guilt, his
He's like,
violence.
I'm just.
But these are like my favorite times with you, Matt.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like,
So, could you do some more murder
Yeah.
and like stuff, right? Like,
I'm literally the devil on
like,
his shoulder.
like
This is rough.
we're hitting all the stuff.
Damn it.
It feels like a Blumhouse film or something. Because it's like horrible, you know?
Yeah, right.
Hey, it's the good doctor.
You know, just yeah, I've stopped a few times over the years, but I always end up coming back to it.
So you'll volunteer at the Bowery mission until 4, then back
That
to
felt
Gracie
cut
Mansion.
a little
Sounds
short,
nice.
but whatever.
Yeah.
Tired of these black tie events.
I very much doubt that's
Can I
an
send
option.
somebody to go
Just
do it
so
in my
you know,
stead?
you
It's
have it on
okay. I've got a lot of things. I have a lot of
Yeah.
TV I have to watch.
I'm gonna go golf and shit my pants.
Yeah.
There he is.
Oh,
Oh,
jumpsuits
shit.
here.
Man, this is such a crazy jumpsuit.
What are you doing here? I've got this.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty big security lapse. Huh?
Yeah, sure.
No, but accidents happen, Scott. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay. You're like
The Wilson Fisk administration
wait,
incompetent.
or like, well, no, they happen, but this one didn't happen.
But it didn't
It
happen.
didn't happen, but it's
But
also,
it clearly
but it's
did.
also fake news.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, is that how we're gonna do this? No foreplay?
Ugh, I'm late.
Early
Oh,
patients.
weird.
Meeting with my editor, remember?
Okay, so yeah.
Congratulatory breakfast.
She's already.
So we weren't done. They were just like, we're
Yeah.
trying to set that we're mirroring these guys.
Well, if you need help spitballing,
These two have an
ideas,
interesting
you know where
pace
to
of
find me.
conversation.
Every time I try to get out,
Interesting,
they
you should ask.
pulling me
I've told
back
you the
in.
premise,
Yeah,
right?
I'm like,
Maybe.
Why we revere the mask.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, interesting.
I think so.
You need to give Victor the one.
Let's
You can
see.
shove that 1.8 up your ass.
Uh-oh.
Jesus.
Contempt of court incoming.
Ooh, little twitch
Yeah.
on the lip there. He is pissed.
Wilson.
0.8. 1.8 to Victor, and the balance to me, of course.
I think it's a fascinating.
Good. You know what, Wilson? I
What
guess
about
if you're
a
gonna
mask?
do that,
Does it
go ahead
hide
and do
us
that.
give us permission.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe yeah. Maybe both.
Maybe, right?
Interesting cross-cutting. Here
I
that-
like it.
That
I like it
I
a
can
lot.
appreciate it.
Don't you?
This woman's
Sometimes-
great too.
Please.
No, I'm serious.
No, I know she is.
She's
Like,
delivering the
Right?
kind of moral
Yeah,
dialogue over
yeah.
this. It's
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
I don't know. Frank Castle.
Ooh, that's kind of weird.
yeah. He's like, you want to try to talk to him?
You want to interview the? No, it's like that's a solid.
Like, yeah, you could do that. You could try that out.
I would not let my girlfriend anywhere near Frank Castle. That guy is psychotic. He's
psychotic and also looks like John Bernthal.
That's true.
Also, you know,
I wasn't necessarily approaching it from the jealous lover standpoint, but yeah.
John Santini from sanitation.
Call me Johnny. Hey,
it looks like the guy from the bank.
From the bank, is it?
Sanitation, 35 years. Happy to.
Won't fucking believe I got held up in a fucking bank robbery. The fucking blind guy took care of the whole thing, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because I didn't want to ruin the facade. Didn't do squat. So I made a switch.
I love this. This is great.
Concentration. It's the only way to go.
Man of the people.
I know, right?
Well, no, you don't understand. See, the mural, it's made with this epoxy, so I had to do a chemical analysis. So then I had to get this special...
The fucking guy's eyes and blood and shit, all right? I don't know what the fuck is like...
The worst news.
Oh, right. It's blood. The mural, it's made out of human blood.
Yeah, made out of human blood. You ain't never seen nothing like this before, kid.
Oh, that was great comedic timing. I love that. Yeah, it's blood.
Yeah. But also, he's like a city worker in New York. He has seen it all.
Yeah.
This is a chuckle to him.
Yeah.
It's not like he's not shaken up about this at all. It's blood. Human fucking blood.
Human fucking blood, Joanna.
At his attorneys.
Have you met the fine gentleman in Creedy?
Okay, I love pretentious legal characters. I can't wait.
Approve.
He was investigating something.
This girl's going for her Law and Order reel right now.
Oh, so he was. That's why he was also jumping around in the fucking subways because he was looking for the guy. He was looking for. He was looking for Bloodpool.
All those kidnappings. He started tracking them.
Angela, I know you're upset and you have every right to be, but this is insane.
So he was looking after
the
he was looking for him. People
blood
abducted.
artist.
Yeah.
Someone finishing his work. Someone actually
But it's
doing
like-
something for once.
It's like he's a lawyer. That like there's like you need to be going to like an investigator or something.
Straight up.
You know what I mean? Like
He's a blind attorney.
I can't fucking see. Okay.
Kidnappings.
I've got no fucking sense of smell.
We're all close to the old queue line. The one they shut down.
It is a dimension of legal
Taxi stand.
practice of clients telling you very sad stories frequently, and
Right. And you're just like I don't exactly know what I can.
yeah, or
You know,
your
like-
legal recourse is limited in one form or another.
Right.
I'm not going to them.
All right, fair enough. But
True.
what do you want me to do about it?
Yeah. Oh,
How about literally anything? Mr. Murdoch,
oh, goddamn.
attorney at law.
Oh, goddamn.
The office. You're
Oh,
not
goddamn.
right?
Goddamn, read him to filth, sister.
Oh lordy.
Yeah, I mean, ugh.
Put something for real in your hands. You're all.
This chick's gonna.
Well, I will say I don't remember Hector bringing this up to Matt at all.
I don't remember it either.
I mean, I feel
not
like
how this
maybe
works.
that was maybe an element of the initial like 18 episode run that was like maybe a little more expanded that they had to kind of compress
2 days
some of
before
this
you got
stuff.
lying anyone to do what you can do for yourself.
Here I go, Tigerin again.
Yeah,
She's gonna go put on the
That's right.
amulet or something.
But she's like 4 feet tall.
She is a child.
She's
a wee child.
License to chill.
Triggered is funny. I love
Triggered
that.
is hilarious.
That's good. That's like as edgy as Disney gets, you know.
This mural's essentially impervious.
As he said, as the city worker said, human fucking blood.
Reports are up, but this can't
Wilson Fisk realized being mayor is being accountable and actually looking out for other people.
Hey, the murder numbers are fucking fucked up, man. What you got to say for it? I mean, like, you are the guy.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's Detective Kim, who we just saw.
yeah. Oh, he's laughing about it.
Yeah, he's given
Like, oh, it's kind of fucked up.
big disordered personality energy here.
No, not a single word leaves this room.
There's no way to run a goddamn railroad.
When these invitations
You tell him,
are
Commish.
goes out, maybe it's time to switch up the protocols.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's interesting to see Wilson solving two problems on two sides of his life right now. He is also
we have that exact sign in the Burlington.
That's right.
We have
Yeah,
that
I've seen
exact
that.
sign in there. That's hilarious.
Are you Muse? Is it cool if we get a picture of you?
Not a selfie though, just like artist, his work, you know.
It looks sick, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Oh,
2 for 1.
So, I added $1 million tax to his bill.
Oh, she gets off on this
Oh,
shit.
she loved it. Look at
Jesus Christ.
stroking that big old
that.
column right there.
If Luca ever pays up.
I don't need Victor to like it. I need him to want it.
That's a good quote. Fuck.
As they're saying this in the bedroom, this is so hilariously charged.
Yeah, I think that she is entranced.
Oh, sure. No, she like, she wants him back. She wants, I mean, like, she, Vanessa, I want you to spit in my mouth. like that's basically where that was going. Maybe what were you saying?
I thought that was a compelling little monologue from Wilson.
Yep.
If he has any brilliance, it's knowing human motivation.
Yeah.
That's right.
Shit, you know?
That's right.
Steven Spielberg back there. Whoa!
Hey, that is the Kate Bishop's
like
stepfather.
Yeah, that kind of evil stepdad.
He's
right?
a sword guy. We saw the sword guy earlier.
Oh,
it's him.
it's a sword guy.
It's the sword guy.
Sword guy.
El Pointo.
Yep, that's right.
I don't remember.
I don't remember his name either. I think he was in. Wasn't this actor in Better Call Saul?
Yes, he was. Yeah.
Okay. I still haven't seen that.
He's got a nice fleshy face.
Yeah.
He's like if Matt Berry lost weight and became less funny.
I didn't realize that was
I'm the most pointiest bastard
in New York City.
Am I devious? Yes, I think I am.
Bye-bye, Gracie Mansion.
That's a threat.
No. It's a warning.
I hate that's happened to me. I hate it.
Oh, it seems my suits aren't fitting like they
Oh,
were.
he's chowing down a little bit. He's not as fucking svelte as he was.
Yeah. He's been eating that pasta de la revenge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jerry, what is it?
You're gonna hear about it anyway, but I'd rather you hear it from
He's gonna
me.
tell him about the blood guy.
I got a call from my
Yeah,
guy.
because Cherry's connected.
Said there's a serial killer.
Jerry.
And this is confirming what old girl was talking
Upwards
about.
of 60, so they say.
What?
60 fucking
We've identified a suspect.
Jesus!
Graffiti artist.
Oh my God! I mean, like, it's New York City. I mean, like, but good Lord!
I'm not one of those serial killer guys or whatever, but that seems like
That's-
more than anyone. I
That's
don't
way
know.
up. That's way the
He
fuck
pays
up
with
there,
his
dude.
victim's blood.
He pays with his fucking human victim's blood.
It's human fucking blood.
Hey,
Right?
Tone.
I'm sorry, but there's pressing business. Can you make my apologies for me?
This does happen constantly at political events.
Sure.
People dipping
They
in
gotta
and
duck out. Yeah.
Others being sent in their stead.
These came straight from the
For
front.
with the ooh.
You know, that's really bad and gross, and I don't like it.
And like very public too. Like now he's like, this artwork is my shit.
Because, baby, I don't feel safe out here.
This Muse guy, not very demure.
That's
Not-
right.
Not
Yeah,
very.
that's right.
Not very mindful.
I asked you here. I intend to.
Really? Because you said earlier no money to cops.
Yeah.
You said you didn't care about the
task
people's.
Yeah,
wow.
all the Blue Lives Matter guys.
Just the shittiest people you can imagine.
Officers have a subculture amongst them. People like to use the word gang. I prefer motivated.
Wow, Disney is reading municipal corruption to filth right now. This is amazing.
Yeah.
This task force will have special powers and privileges.
Perfect, yeah.
Oh, right.
Like overtime.
It's like Department of Police Efficiency.
Yeah, yeah.
Dope.
On my vision board, I was thinking Holman Square and Abu Ghraib. We were gonna put those things together and see what happens. You know. This stuff does happen. It's disgusting. It's happening right now in the United States. It's a horrible abuse of police authority, a violation of constitutional rights, and fucking ugly.
Yeah.
It's fucking ugly in every way.
You're victims of bad luck. Others, you've been a little overzealous. But all of you throughout your
wonder
But
careers
now they're
have
gonna be
shown
like this crazy fucking task
I
force,
know.
and they're gonna be fucking, and they're gonna be
Yes, sir.
putting out all this fucking Punisher shit, and that's gonna
What
it's gonna bring
percentage?
it's gonna bring fucking Frank to bear on us.
What percentage of the brain dead 3%er idiots that need to get this message
Yet here
are
you
going to
are in New
watch
York.
this and get the correct, like, fucking...
Oh, I mean, dude, I've
Lost
seen so many people
Tell us what
like
happened.
miss the point. It's so
January
entirely
14th.
on such
responding
obvious
to a
shit.
call.
Like,
members of my anti-vigilante task force.
and these are the cops that we are going to
Yeah,
massacre. Like,
I don't like Frank Castle. I give no approval to him, but I think we can already tell what the fuck's going to happen here.
Afraid. Okay.
It's just some scary fucking posse comitatus bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't like it.
Like, we're picking up people on the street right
It
now.
happened.
Like,
It happened what? Like
in
a
Homan?
week ago in Berwyn.
Or in Berwyn, yeah.
58-year-old guy, Julio something or another, American-born citizen.
Yeah.
Snatched off the street, thrown in the back of the van, driven out into the suburbs.
For reasons?
Left for about half a day. Never asked a question. Never gave in a warrant. Just disappeared for a little bit of time because he was brown in public.
Oh, brother, sweetie. At least bring a fucking taser or something like that.
Yeah.
With you. Not just that quivering lip and that fucking steel reserve.
I'm sorry to call you so late.
No, saw that. It's fine. What's going on?
It's Angela. She still hasn't come home. That's not
Oh shit, he's gonna go back. He's gonna go down and fight. This is how he's gonna get on the trail and stuff and get in on this.
You know, Sean called this literally note for note that the Muse guy, blood guy, was going to be the point of intersection between Fisk and
Daredevil. And now they have like this. They have this crazy ass task force, and they're all going to the.
I'm kind of looking forward to it.
Oh, I can't wait.
Is he gonna call Frank? I wonder.
911. What's your emergency? Hello?
Nope. No, he's not gonna.
Nope.
Do it.
He's gonna shoot the fuck up. Oh shit!
Fuck it!
Oh my god!
That's amazing.
I love that. That's awesome.
Charlie Cox for president. What an amazing guy. What is he swinging on? We don't know. It doesn't matter.
Oh, whatever.
He's just
yeah.
going.
No, he's a superhero.
He looks fucking sick. It doesn't matter. Yeah! I'm jumping.
Okay. All right. For a second, I thought that was gonna possibly be. He already has her.
God damn it.
Jesus.
Very Phantom of the Opera. I like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh no, and like kind of like a bit like a mummy, like he's like stitched together,
stitched
sort of. They're eliciting some. They're doing like a cross between like Silence of the Lambs and like a Universal monster type shit, you know. With a really cool beanie. No, you're not gonna drain the blood out of this poor little thing.
It's the
God damn
sweet
you.
little girl.
No.
She's the one that everyone's disappointed. Who will save her? It's gotta be Matt Murdock. Yeah, this is
probably like a sedative or something
Yeah.
to keep them down while he drains them.
Yeah,
probably.
this is a Disney show we're watching here. This is.
We both did it. We got it.
Great. That's great. Yeah.
I'm gonna accelerate this bitch. Fuck it.
That was great.
That was so sick.
Oh man.
Let's go. No wait. But that's Fisk.
This is
with an axe.
With an axe.
Crazy.
Is that Fisk?
I think so. He's a huge guy. Like, oh shit.
Oh, Adam.
Oh, okay. He's just coming over.
Oh, Adam. This is, it's fun. I despise Wilson Fisk plainly from a moral standpoint, but I like that they blow him up in the show. They make him bigger than life. You know? He is that way in the comics, man.
Yeah.
He's scary. He's scary as shit.
Immense. Oh my god. He would have been a great. I mean, like he.
Jack Torrance. Is
Well,
that what you're thinking
he
of?
could have done that. He could have been. Ooh.
I have his name associated with Psycho in some capacity, but I might be making that up. Oh, Adam. How did we get here, Adam?
That let you go.
Thank you. He just had a third glass of Merlot at an art viewing, and now he's sitting in his fucking cell.
Our experience shared.
My wife's pussy. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm talking about. Like shared experience. Like
Eskimo brothers.
Eskimo brothers.
Vanessa.
A simple tool.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
It can be a great equalizer.
He's gonna give him the axe.
Yes, he is.
Doesn't matter. Fisk is gonna fucking waste him.
Or he's like, if you can get through with this thing, then you can leave. If not,
that is
no. You gotta get.
That's just gross.
No
That's
good.
really gross to look at.
I don't like
That's
it.
wild.
But like, can this guy fight? His eyes are wild. Though.
Yeah,
His
they're
eyes
like
look like
red.
They literally look red. Like he's got like his.
It might be the reflection.
Yeah,
of the,
yeah, I think so.
It's very
But, like
very good photography.
he's got the fucking.
Oh shit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Woo.
Fuck yeah.
Woo!
Oof. Bonk bonk. Oh.
He doesn't strike me as a fighter.
No,
but
he
maybe
doesn't.
is. Oh! Woo!
big exaggerated swings. Oh! That's so sick. They're really making it into a comic book kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. They're exaggerating it like a bit more here. Again, more cross-cutting.
Yeah.
Like, more montage.
And it's Fisk again showing his strength.
Yeah, he loves to fight. He does.
Yeah.
He's a brawler. He likes all that shit.
Ooh. All right, so he can...
No, he can
Muse
throw
can throw down.
He can throw some hands, yeah. Ooh, good block with the you get a little bit of sparks going. And like her heartbeat's gonna get slower and slower.
Yeah.
And so he's gonna have to...
Dude, Fisk...
like a nice little ticking clock type thing.
Fisk is gonna mountain... look how they shoot this to make it look so big.
So he looks bigger, you know, yeah. A bit taller than me. He's about... Ooh,
oh, that was sick.
Cool shot.
Match your nose.
Whoa!
He does it for the love of the game.
Yeah.
He loves to kill.
Yeah. Oh, we're kicking. Okay, a little karate. Oh, who is this guy?
I don't know. Matt's gonna fuck him up. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude. Adam, I fucking hardly knew ye.
Oh, my God.
Oh. Yeah, fuck.
Ooh.
That is awesome.
Oh, this is nuts. But you gotta get her.
You gotta save the girl, man. He looks fucking psychotic. I love it.
I mean, at the very least, he's...
No
Maybe you gotta get her.
I'm a friend and advocate of the poor.
Maybe what's your blood type, buddy? Like, we'll see. I mean, or you got the blood right there. Put it back.
The Lord lives and reigns with you in the unity of the Holy Spirit.
Oh, amen. Jesus. Oh, the cinematic. I just punch you in the chest.
Hey,
like,
man, I'll
whatever.
take
No.
it.
I'm glad. Yeah. But I mean, how would you not look at that and be like, Matt? Like straight off the rip.
The one guy I've talked to about this place. Did he get away? I bet he got away. Yeah, he got away. God damn it. All right.
He had to save her.
We're going to talk about this in a moment, but when Wilson said mine, I audibly gasped. That's like...
No, I mean, like, it's very guttural. It's very visceral.
Pretty
it's
good.
Very, like...
Daredevil?
Daredevil.
Yeah. I'm here.
I'm here. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Episodes 5 and 6.
5 and 6, back to back.
Back to back. Do you want to start with? We'll start with 5 and kind of move up through it.
We're starting with 5.
Or do you want to talk with the stuff that's on your mind
we're
right
starting
now?
with 5
Okay.
because my brain is not smart enough to.
Because we'll just be like, it was really fucking cool. Okay?
Yeah.
It was really fucking awesome. Like no,
Crave chronology.
Yeah. No.
All right. Episode 5 is a bottle episode in which Matthew Murdock is at a bank and he stumbles into a bank robbery that he I thought it was awesome. And
I liked it a lot. I always it's like when you kind of do like a Batman and Patches Malone where he acts like he's like just like a regular guy, and he's got a kind of Batman without Batmaning. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much what that was.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, it's a story as old as comic books that like if it is the pomp and circumstance and the costume, and the recognition and the praise that make you interested in being a hero, you're doing it for the wrong reasons. Right. I think that they nailed it really, really well in that episode. I liked it a lot, and I think that it was something that could have been cheesy or clumsy. But I think that the level of, sprinkle a little bit of that Irish charm
That was
and
amazing.
shillelaghs and pouring a little bit of Guinness over it.
That was
amazing.
I mean, like, I think it's what I mean, and this is not just because I have a very, like natural affinity for the shit, like or whatever, but it literally kind of saved the episode in a certain sense because that guy was fun. He was funny. Fun. Yeah. He was fun to watch, and that it just gave it just like a little bit more of a, and not just like the fact that they were Irish, but just like how they were written. He's like, tell me a fucking joke and stuff like that, or what, and like shit like that. I think it kind of what could have been like, and I like the elements of the drama were fine. The fights were sick. The grabbing of the fucking
why was that so compelling?
It was
it was cool.
Because again, it was about the fact that he was like, I need
silence.
Like, I want to keep this quiet. I'm obviously very acutely aware of auditory shit. Being the superhero that I am,
that's right.
I got to keep this as quiet as I can, and so. Just the fact that would be like very high priority in this moment of action, and turning that into a good beat, you know, and like something that's like a little bit more kind of playing on your sense of suspense rather than holy shit, this is an incredible fucking fight sequence. It was more like it was good. We got the visceral shit.
Yeah, I was shocked.
Very much so later.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
oh my god.
But like. That was a great move, and it was some fun, like little kind of world bonding with.
I think that Matt Murdock solves at least 3 problems, like really big problems in that episode, without violence at all. Yeah, and it's like I know that I talk about that a lot when we do our Manly Movie Monday stuff, but like the least interesting way to open a locked door is to kick it down, and it's cool to see him solve problems in ways that make me like scratch my chin a little bit and be like, all right, I know a little bit more about who this guy is.
Industrious, like, you know,
he's smart. He's quick thinking.
No, I mean, like,
clever.
yeah, like when you get like, you know, in what is it, like one of the Superman sequels, he outwits Zod in like in a fun way. That's just it's like I'm not just like I don't just punch stuff.
Yeah,
and that's how I solve it. You know what I mean? Like, or like in you know, in the first Doctor Strange, I love the fact that. The way that he beat Dormammu.
That's right,
Dormammu. I've come to bargain.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, but the way that he beats him is he kind of outwits him.
That's right.
Just like he outwits him and through perseverance. And
yeah,
shit, you know?
I mean, to be really pretentious, it goes all the way back to like, you know, Hellenistic mythological stuff. Like, doesn't like Odysseus like outsmart a Cyclops by saying
absolutely
like I am no one or something like that?
Right, no, that's absolutely the case.
Yeah.
I mean, like you gotta be light on your feet, and you gotta be what the
something
fuck was
more
that?
than just me.
I gotta brush up on my Odyssey shit because we got that Nolan movie coming out that I'm gonna be obviously pretty stoked for.
Get hyped.
Yeah, I mean, like, but it was good. Like like there were several elements of it that it could have. I think it was like sometimes when we ran into like some of the like when the SWAT team stuff is kind of going whatever. I was like, ooh, that's the lame section. You know what I mean? Like, and it wasn't because of anything that they were doing. It was just like it was something that I'd seen like 100 times before. But they figured out enough ways with this character and ways that are exclusive to this character to make it work. Like him being able to pick a lock by listening to it, super sick.
That's cool.
I love when there is a skill set or a or like a, you know, elements of their power that you haven't really quite considered that somebody has, and they're just like, oh wait, yeah, that could maybe work, you know, like it's a fun moment of I guess what would the right be, like of just like kind of discovering
expounding upon something.
Exactly, 100%. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Probably the best example that I can think of, and I'm thinking about Vanessa Kirby and Sue Storm more frequently than I'd like to.
Yeah.
But someone wrote the Invisible Woman's ability to make force fields. Like they kind of thought about it, and they're like, wait a minute. She could just make a force field in someone's head. And then they wrote that into a comic, and it became canon. Yeah. Like they're on forward. And I mean, it's a little dark or whatever, but it's that kind of expounding upon thinking creatively.
You have to, you sort of have to like, you have some of these concepts, and if you're going to kind of apply them into like a sequence, like you need to kind of have like a little bit of like your nerd kid brain.
That's right.
To sort of like think about all these different ways that they could be that they could be used and shit. I mean,
that
like
would be the coolest job in the world.
Or just and it is interesting. Like sometimes like I don't know, like horror, like guys who do horror kind of do that because they're like the gross kids who are like, and then something fucking gross would happen and that would go through their whole fucking body or whatever. Fucking, like, you know, like a horror director did what was it, that the Siege on the Wall episode in season 4 of Game of Thrones. It was just like that bottle episode, just the Siege on the Wall, and like there's like all this different shit with like these the things that they're doing with like the giants and shit that they're doing that like. He was like, oh, we got giants, but you know, wouldn't giants have like a Bow and arrow? They would, wouldn't they? Can't we get a scene where he shoots a guy with a bow and arrow and it fucking pinpricks him and takes him completely over to the other side of the world? It's something that like you got to kind of have like your little gross little 13-year-old like cap on to kind of come up with stuff like that. That's obviously a little more interesting and smart than that. But I appreciate it because I'm like oh I never even thought about that. But
It's
that makes
fun
sense,
to think that way.
100%, absolutely.
So I enjoyed that. He solved a lot of problems by being something other than violent. That was neat.
Right.
The suspense worked. The Irish bank vault guy definitely elevated what could have been a disaster of a fucking performance. I don't
like Gary Oldman in Air Force One. Like this could have been bad.
Yeah, it could have been really bad.
But it was solid. Yeah.
I think that I'm unfortunately going to leave that episode mostly thinking of like wishbones at Thanksgiving dinner being broken in half because
at the very end,
the visceral
fight.
Yeah, it's like in
him putting on the red fucking
that was
mask.
fucking sick.
So cool. Like I mean, like it was. Yeah. And it was like because it was one of those things that like he's not wearing them. What's he gonna do? And there was a cool within this scenario way that he gets to put on the mask again and do the damn thing.
I think that like that's I'm gonna glaze on Matt Murdock for a second.
Absolutely.
Here. I think that's one of the things I really like about Matt Murdock is that just like Indiana Jones, things very rarely go exactly right or according to plan.
Yeah.
But he thinks really well on his feet.
Yeah.
And his intelligence and his problem solving are always at least one step away, like closer to reality.
Yeah.
Where it's not relying on
adaptability, right?
Yeah. Like it's a lazy way to make someone seem smart to say, "Oh, I plan for all of these events to occur in advance."
Oh, God,
and so I have stored a gun here or something like that. It's like him running down the street and without losing a beat, realizing I have to fight this guy. I cannot fight him blind. And he realizes he has the mask. He saved him earlier, throws it over. He doesn't even pause in his running, if I remember correctly.
No, he did it all kind of like one motion.
Yeah, it's like that's just so cool, and it's something that
good Matt running in both of these episodes. That one, and then in the subway.
Yeah,
you know
Tom Cruise is at home getting excited, just like
guys coming for my crown. You know what I mean? Like, whatever there, like,
oh my God, I'm gonna see that in my nightmares
I'm
later.
sorry. Did you ever see that one? It's like I think it was around like 2000 or something, but it was like Ben Stiller doing a bit as Tom Cruise's stunt double.
No, but
there's a really fucking it's like, and then like and so he's just like, yeah, Tom Cruise, and like, and he's doing like a weird Tom Cruise impression, sort of, and then it gets them both like together on the same thing, and then he's doing Tom Cruise, and then Tom Cruise starts to like laugh, and then they both are doing that intense stuff. And it's one of those things where it's like he's laughing for real, and this is a bit, and this is very weird, especially for this guy. But anyway,
that's one of my internal monologue.
Ask your grandparents about that one, kids. The the propulsivity of that it wasn't long in the tooth. It was only that shit, which I think was smart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If we were intercutting and elongating that by another 5 to 10 minutes with a bunch of other stuff, like it might have tired a little bit. I thought it was good in and of itself in that way. And we got some cool like inventive Daredevil.
That's right.
And some brutal Daredevil. I mean,
it's just really smart. I liked Mr. Khan. He's kind of twee to be in this show. But like it's cool because I like the Marvel, like Miss Marvel's family. They're like one step away from Family Matters. It's just kind of like well-doing urban
very, very
American
nice,
family, you know? But it's funny that they were able to put that like kind of aw shucks sentimentality into where he hands the diamond back to the hapless bank manager at the end of it, like 1960s Batman.
Yeah.
In the same episode that he ripped the dude's legs apart like chopsticks.
Right.
You know?
And slammed his head into a bottle. Like he almost pulled the Muse. We're like, are you the Muse? Your fucking guy's up eyes too. Yeah, but I episode 5 was solid, well made.
I liked it.
Well made, well conceived, well built. This episode
6
was like way more about this cross-cutting between these two guys who have got their breaking point, and they are both back. The Kingpin is back. He is literally pinning shit to people. You're like, people call me the Kingpin because I like to put pins.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's what's going on, but he's saying, fuck you, you're gonna pay me another $1 million.
Yeah.
You know, you're doing all this other stuff. You're a totally ridiculously over the top sadistic like scenario is which I'm gonna then I'm going to give you a axe, and if you can beat me, you get out of here.
Wild.
You know what I mean? Like, and mine and all that stuff. That was very powerful. That was very crazy.
Okay.
Speak on that right now.
So
what spoke to you?
Okay, what is maturity in screenwriting, right? What is the question? This Daredevil thing is more mature facially because they say fuck once an episode, or look, we smashed this limb this way, or there's blood coming out of this person. But for my money, the most mature or like emotionally weird thing to hear is the Kingpin clobbering the dude who effectively cucked him from his own wife and screaming like psycho breakthrough sexual awakening like kind of language, and I'm like, this is Disney Plus, baby. We came to play, what the fuck?
Gutter animalistic, kind of like for sure.
It's I liked it.
Lot.
It worked really well. Thumbs up. I don't even think it's vulgar in the way that like a child shouldn't see it or something like that.
No.
But it's like a weirdly darker psychosexual place than I think any.
I wonder, and now I'm wondering. I mean, like, who knows? Like that. I think that absolutely, it's got enough power and thematic purchase and stuff like that it could have been a written line. Also, I could totally see. I could totally see what's his name cutting loose.
Vincent D'Onofrio, who remains incredible. He
did a great job.
One of the things that's funny about this show is that I'm enjoying it so much that Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio are like item number 20 on the things I'm talking about, but they're nailing every single episode that
you want to know what it is? They're like, at this point with this material and these characters, they're kind of like session musicians.
What you want?
No, what do you need me to do? Like, I'll come in and I'll crush it, and like whatever the fuck.
I'll play piano, I'll play drums,
whatever
I'll play
you need me to do. And like, and I think that like, and in that way, you can kind of take them for not that we do, but you kind of. There's all this because they're great. They're the characters. They're the star. You know what I mean? Like, and shit like that. And that was, but that whole, and we were cross cutting. Like we had three instances of intercutting. Like one where there were two domestic kind of like things, like negotiations with their partners. And then this other one when they're kind of like wheeling and dealing within and being uncomfortable again with the constraints of the system.
That's right, because the girl came and got under Matt's skin.
And then them releasing themselves.
Yeah.
Like it worked in threes, and it was really
Good.
No. Again, I can appreciate.
Watch Daredevil.
I can appreciate the fact that like they're taking the time to structurally make this like a sound work. You know what I mean? Like much more so than I'm used to in 90% of Marvel,
certainly,
like television properties, like at all, like, you know what I mean, just straight.
It actually evokes the show. I think is getting to reach the same kind of stakes or like kind of prestige or shine that I associate with the Penguin. I don't know if anyone saw the Penguin starring Colin Farrell.
We're like, like I don't know if I could say like I don't know if Penguin was like A+, but it was so damn good. It was A-.
Very good.
It was like A+ being like the best shit you ever seen, but like it was up there. Like it was so good. Like especially
parts
that
of it that were good were impossibly good.
Yeah,
and like
exactly.
Colin Farrell in particular.
Yeah.
As Oz is excellent.
Yeah.
Anyways, this show is certainly kind of taking me in similar places like
what
that.
I was trying to tell you is that what I told you. It's mine. like whatever. Like you can go about it a whole different way. You know what I mean? Like,
but yeah. So the second episode we watch, episode 6, certainly confirms that a director can make people associate two different characters by showing them next to each other in the shots, right? Like they kept doing that over and over and over again. I think that they did it with a lot of monologuing on top of it, normally very thinly veiled, like kind of moralizing about the subject matter or whatever's before them. But I wasn't bored with it. I don't, like, it's weird. I don't
Sometimes that shit can get overwrought. But it felt like it worked just enough.
It worked for me.
Yeah.
And I think that maybe a lot of it is because we had a pace of action going towards and culminating in the Muse guy, the kidnappings and the serial killings and whatever.
Who's still out there now. Yeah, we still. He's not done.
I apologize to all of our viewers for the weird ASMR voice I did with the Muse character earlier. But you have to understand.
But that's like the kind of guy that he's.
Matt Murdock does love another freak to roll around with. That's the fact. Him trying to drag Frank Castle for being too edgy part of Matt loves it, right? There's a reason Matt hits him with the "you up" text.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just feel like, let's see this guy's shit kicking around.
Yeah, and that scene was good. I mean, like it was. And we took a bunch of different threads and we kind of all brought them into the one that we thought that they were going to cross it. Like, well, they sort of are and are still kind of doing that. This anti-vigilante task force or whatever it is. Like, like Dome or whatever.
Yeah,
it's like Department of Mask Efficiency or whatever the fuck it is he's doing.
Fascist.
Yeah, there you go. Like and they are still doing that. He was walking down because you're like, is he like, are they both going to meet in this guy's lair? Because he was like walking down like this dark hallway. That's what you're sort of thinking. But then no, he's descending down into his spot, to basically to finally kind of
trying to, here's a compliment I'm going to give this show. It's a weird one. If they had somehow ended up in the same lair at the same time, I feel like Daredevil, the show, wouldn't have filled it with the obvious Marvel quippy, well, this is awkward type of deflating.
They haven't really done anything like that.
Yeah, like this show seems like it takes its material pretty seriously. Yeah. It wants you to care about the dilemmas it's presenting, and it's working. I like that. Maybe I'm reacting to that pithiness that I find a little off-putting sometimes with some of their other products.
I think sometimes I think it's one of those things where sometimes it's appropriate for the show. Sometimes it's not. Like, I think it's appropriate for Guardians of the Galaxy. It's appropriate for Kamala Khan, like a Miss Marvel type thing. Like it's not for this story, and it's not.
Sean, how'd you love that line? Just fuck it, and then he's out the door. That was amazing.
That was it was kind of like, it was awesome. It was so sick. I mean, like, because it was. Well, I think also again a nice little rubber band snapping back just the other way, because like he opens with like praying and as humbly as our Father, like to meet us to all
he does,
heaven, whatever, and then this other one's like, fuck it, like, you know what I mean? Like, no, I mean, like, honestly, and that's Matt Murdock to a T.
The duality of man.
No, it's to a T. You know what I mean? Like, and so it was good.
I liked it.
It was good in the way that like because they were both kind of like these like statements, you know what I mean? Like, and it's about who this guy is, and
penitence,
like, and it was just and it was immeasurably satisfying to a point, because again, like, he's been wrestling this for so long. I mean, like, we've been watching him not be Daredevil for the most part for the better part of 5 episodes. You know what I mean? Like, and honestly, he was only Daredevil like for the first 10 minutes of the first episode.
They were pretty fucking
and they
great,
were sick. Like, no, they went a long way for sure. But like, and now we're inside of these last 3. We're back in the cowl. We're back in the saddle. Woo. And like,
boy, howdy, are we.
And it's sick. You know what I mean? Like, and it was a good fight between him and Muse. Like, because at first I'm like, this is a little fucking fancy.
I was surprised.
Fancy schmancy art motherfucker. Like, who's not whatever. Like,
I've been to the School of the Art Institute of Chicago, and those guys can't fight. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They can't.
I don't think
you put me in there.
Not very. I don't think very many.
Says like the law school dweeb, right?
Right. Like,
famously pugilistic.
Listen, man. I mean, like, but he had a little bit of hands. I think that there's just like, I think this is. I mean, again, it's a comic book thing, so it's like, everybody knows a little bit of karate.
That's right.
It's like a martial arts film. We're just like, everybody knows a little karate. You know what I mean? Like, and so. But it was a good fight. Him stringing him up, ready to do it again.
Yeah, he was gonna kill him.
And
probably.
And then let it go to save her. There's almost like an element to which her bringing him out is like also a little bit of a saving grace. Like, he didn't kill somebody because of her. Yeah. Because he had to save her. So that was nice.
You could argue that maybe the impulse to help others is kind of what keeps us from the worst excesses of violence.
You would hope so. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, that was all good. It was it's very grisly. It was very good. I mean, I'm just the biggest stan for Mr. Municipality Worker guy. Like, I smell human fucking butt. What can I tell you? You know what I mean? Like I just love they can keep a little bit of that flavor in this. I think they've done a pretty damn good job of keeping it of keeping New York as like a nice like central force of the flavor of this shit.
The BB Ulrich interviews are excellent for that. I've commented several times about my weird annoyance, but also like love for the loud, opinionated New York idiot.
Yeah.
Like there's just so many guys who roll out of bed and they're like, "It's time to tell the world what I think, baby."
Like that's what I mean. Like listen, we got like what's it saying? It's like we got the blood mural over there. It's like whatever. It's like I was just thinking about what if it's like maybe just like I don't know, it's like a little cum mural. Like I don't like that's what I'm saying. Just for me. Like just for me. It's like it's my building. It's my building. I own it. What do you want from me?
What's the zoning ordinance got to do with that?
What's that got to do with that? It's like you'll never be able to watch that shit. We ain't got to fucking put no epoxy on that or nothing.
God.
No, but like that shit was. I love the fact that they can get a little bit of that flavor into it, because there are elements about MCU properties sometimes that feel so negligent of any type of regional character.
Placeless.
Kind of, sorta, and
they
so
feel like you're inside a Target store, which could be fucking
like,
anywhere.
A lot of SKUs, you know what I mean? Like so I can always appreciate when they kind of are able to kind of do shit like that.
I do have a request before. Okay,
please.
Muse, interesting enough character. I like it.
What's the deal?
Yeah, tell us the deal.
Is there like
I don't know the deal.
Obviously, don't like if there's like
don't do a spoiler.
If you think that there's like a reveal kind of in here, maybe not. But like how is this a new character?
Right.
It's newer than the material, most of the material that I'm privy to.
Yeah,
or it seems like, or it's just maybe something that I missed or whatever.
I've probably only read about 15 Daredevil comic books or whatever, but I've never read anything about Muse.
Yeah. It feels new. It feels very kind of like performance artist Banksy-ish.
Yeah.
This is something that was kind of conceived.
It's a cool idea.
No. I think it conceived after 2010.
That's right.
You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. You know. So, anything that didn't work? I thought everything was fine.
No, I like it. I think the only thing that wouldn't work here is I think something I'm not really concerned with. The show is just clearly establishing itself as pretty especially in that second episode, the 6th episode. It's willing to be like philosophical and dramatic and kind of dark and heavy and like thoughtful, I guess. And I could see some people kind of being like, oh, give me another, what is this? Is this superheroes anymore or whatever? Like that's the only criticism I would give it. But I like that. So like it doesn't bother me. I'm enjoying it.
No, I mean
it stays just one step on the right side of Edgelord Canyon. Right, and I'm really pleased about that.
Right.
If this were a little bit more grimacing and a little bit more tortured,
and that's the Ben Affleck of it all.
That's right.
That movie goes into that. That movie jumps over that ledge.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like
goodbye.
Yeah, right. Wake me up inside, like or whatever the fuck. Yeah, totally. I mean, so. Yeah, I mean, like, strong twofer.
Very strong.
And I think it was also smart of them to kind of also, whether or not this is them trying to kind of move themselves, like, kind of away from, like, make room for Andor and maybe some other shows that
I thought it was I wanted to say this at the top. I thought that they might have combined them today to drum up interest or excitement or just chatter about Marvel.
We got him back in the cowl. I mean, like,
No, I thought for the Avengers Doomsday announcement.
Oh,
that came out today.
That's true. There are some wild casting things.
Well, they're essentially all repeat characters.
Right, but
the breadth of casting is hilarious. It's
well, you're just like, I mean, because again, Tom Hiddleston will never not be able to be in fucking Marvel shit.
Sorry, Tom.
I'm sure he loves the payday. I mean, obviously he loves the character, but there's a lot of shit in there. And again, that's just the shit that they're telling us about.
Yeah,
there's a potential lot of other stuff.
Yeah, it's interesting. The intratextuality of the Marvel Cinematic Universe is now the whole point of it, right? Like, what would anyone say is the purpose of showing 40 fucking names in a row, other than be like, they're all gonna be at this party, baby.
They're all gonna be at this party, baby.
And here I am. And
even though all of those fucking most of those X-Men guys, I feel like. I mean, this would be really stupid.
Oh, yeah.
This would be really stupid, but I could totally see a version of this, because again, I still am not totally bought into the fact that this is the Doom of this, just given the fact that it's RDJ.
I hope it's not. I don't know.
I really, I mean, like, given the fact that it's RDJ, because it does, we haven't really talked about this on camera or anything.
It drives me bananas.
It feels pretty desperate to me.
It feels very desperate.
Yes, and so, like,
and unappealing.
Right. I mean, like, not to say that there isn't, like, an interesting thing, and not to say that Tony Stark has been a Doom in other, like, that's happened in the comics. Like, but it does be like, it's like, oh man, you guys just like kind of don't trust, like, and you guys don't have a lot of guys don't have a good cadre of people to bring into this at this point, really.
Well, I think that the multiverse saga Let me strike this. The original Avengers saga went pretty well. It culminated in these billion-dollar properties.
Pretty well, yeah.
They got a vision of just infinite money, right? And they got obsessed with it. And whatever's come since then, I can never keep the faces straight. I don't fucking care.
Whatever.
Whatever's happened since then, I think has lost a little bit of direction, maybe dilution, whatever. You can watch 1 million other people talk about this right now. What I'm focusing on is the simple act of cowardice of Marvel owning the largest media franchise in the history of human existence.
Right.
And then deciding that money comes when we put Robert Downey Jr. on the television screen.
Not because of
the stories
what we've
that
built
we're
up
telling.
in this
Or,
like,
yeah.
I mean, I agree. But like all of those X-Men folks, it's crazy.
Patrick Stewart's got to be like 90.
No, he's so old, and it's like, and I'm just like, is this just to kind of like, oh, we got to establish how we, like when Thanos beat the fuck out of the Hulk in the beginning of Infinity War, and then like we're gonna watch him eviscerate the 20th Century Fox X-Men crew.
Sure.
As like a show of how bad this motherfucker is.
That's right, yeah.
Which because we're not putting like these 100-year-old guys on set for longer than like a week.
Or just like the scope of character. I like James Marsden. You should watch, what is it called? The Verdict, The Jury?
Yeah.
The Jury.
Yeah.
He's excellent in The Jury. It's like some of the best television ever made.
And he was among the best parts about Westworld.
And he's really good in a lot of stuff he does.
In a lot of stuff.
What is he going to add to this movie? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not that he's a bad actor. It's that like we're going to get our 90th attractive white guy filled in at the corners, be like, hello, you know?
I don't know. Or like also it's just it's a really great, I don't know. I mean, like, again, they're gonna be like, look at these guys, you know, like, and then because again, I'm thinking like, I was ready for this whole other. I was ready for this whole new fucking X-Men shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like who's the new guy? Like Sadie Sink as Rogue. Fucking what's his name? As this other person.
She's cool.
Yeah. Like I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, whole other thing.
Daredevil rules. Keep watching.
This show. I think they did and also there was probably an element where they just like. We kind of want it. We want to get him in the cowl. It's gonna be very satisfying for everybody. And it was. Fuck it was just fuck it.
When you said that, in my mind, I heard the song "Get Free" by the name of a band. I can't remember.
The Vines.
Just revving the fuck up.
Like, oh no, hold on. Actually, could you do this right now? Oh no, wait. I'm editing this. So what I'll do is,
Sean.
I will literally start to play that meme-ified version of Freebird. Like as you start to play this thing, it's like the solo of it or whatever. That's what we're gonna do with that shit.
Very good.
But yeah, so again, we appreciate you guys. I'm excited for next week. We're back in the cow. We're back in the saddle.
Oh yeah.
And I'm very excited to kind of see where the fuck they're going to take this. Frank's going to come back and eviscerate these.
He's going to shoot a lot of.
We're going to go after this Muse motherfucker like a crazy person, and then who knows? I feel like also because there was a part of me where I'm just like, this Muse guy, is he? Like, and I don't think that he is, but for a second I was like, is he? He's not Bullseye or like, because he's in a mask. Like he's gonna have to pull this off and possibly be somebody that we know.
I think I know who he is. Do you want me to
spit
guess?
it? Let's see. What's up? Who is it?
If you recall in this film, or sorry. If you recall in this television
Who is
show, I think in episode 2, Dr. Heather, the cutie girl that Matt is dating, does a book signing.
The weird guy.
The weird guy. The guy I made the very unfortunate school shooter visual comparison to. That guy, he just has serial killer eyes.
No. And he came in for a bit and
he said he needed help. I'm guessing it's him.
Good shit. I think you're right on the money with that.
I don't like guessing that because I want to be surprised.
No.
But I think that's who it is.
No. Again, because
it's not like young Gandalf, or
right. No. He would have been a lot beefier.
That's right.
I would have been like, because we would have heard when he saw him running up, he would have been like, fuck, like, you know what I mean, like, or something like that. You would have heard some shit like that. But I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, like, because he was so very highlighted.
He get like the crazy.
He needs
eyes,
help, and he clearly seems like somebody that's like a little deranged and shit like that. And it ropes it in, and now he knows who she is. He's gonna go after her. He's snatching up wifey.
What does he know? He knows Vanessa.
Yes.
That's true.
No, not Vanessa.
No, Heather.
He knows Heather.
That's right. So if he can connect...
You were supposed to help me, like, blah, and then he takes her.
Yeah, he would have to connect Daredevil to Matt Murdock.
And she wants to talk to people in a mask.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Doesn't she?
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together.
We can piece it. We like you need a little sleuthing over here.
Yeah.
We got you. Like
We got it.
But I think that makes sense. Yeah. But like
looking forward to it.
It's connected, and again, if it means like these cool fights and these tense sequences, that'll be fucking fine. Like, and if it moves and acts in the way that it's been acting, that's been satisfying,
like it.
we'll be fine. So we hope you guys have had a good time going through Daredevil Born Again. If you guys want to get early and uncut access next every week for these next, again, if you buy in right now at the $8 premium streamium level to our Patreon, help us keep our fucking editors blessed and paid and booked and shit like that over there. You guys can do that right now. And if you do it from this edit on, you will get early and uncut access of all of the new episodes before they drop on YT.
You can watch them all back to back.
Exactly. You can jump in. You get to see them before
and you
anybody
get so
else.
much other stuff on.
Oh, there's everything else that we're covering.
That's the Manly Movie Monday.
We're covering the White Lotus. We got Manly Movie Monday. You get all of our fucking animated coverage that we're doing underneath that and shit like that too. So there's a ton of stuff over there. So we hope you guys consider doing that. It's the best way to support the channel. But if you can't do that and you still want to help us out, though, you can hit us with a like and subscribe. Ring the bell thingy. Hit that notifications on, notifications all, because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with us, and we'll see you fucking cunts later.